Yo, it's Cass and Chris. We got you in the mix. Yeah. We say goodbye to the gloominess and the rain. Bright-eyed pupils when we peep the waves. Until we get sipping our local IPA. Welcome to the city built for leisure and play.
Cause we're living. Welcome back, my friends. Another edition of the Livin in San Diego podcast, episode 271. I'm Chris Erickson. We got Mr. Cassidy Lewis on the ones and twos over there. What's up, Cass?
What's going on?
How we doing?
Pretty good.
You're just adjusting stuff?
Yep.
He's bringing the music in. He's fading the videos back and forth. So he's got two jobs here.
And talking. It is not really my jam, being able to do two things at once.
You've trained your fingers.
I have.
Camera one,
Yep.
Camera two.
I have.
You watched
Yep.
a lot of Wayne's World.
That's right. Yep. That's how I trained.
Camera two.
Yep.
Oh, we got a good one today, guys. We got some little bit of weekends, a little bit of what we're up to. I hit a few new spots, went to a nice little party. We'll get into all that. Plus a new let's exercise routine that I'm doing. We got a little sports. Cass is going to get into his weekend. World Baseball Classics coming up. New to do and a do. All focus on Encinitas Day. We went Encinitas heavy today on that one. So something new coming, something to do actually this weekend, which is pretty cool. We went when Lincoln was smaller. It's a pretty fun little event. And then something else that we're saying goodbye to. We always got our San Diego story of the week. And there's another one coming out today. So stay tuned for that. If you guys follow us on Instagram, well, you've probably already seen it if you're listening to this, but go follow us on Instagram at Livin in San Diego, Livin in San Diego. Go follow us over there. Say what's up and hit us up. Hello at Livin in San Diego. I want to take a live poll from you, Cassidy.
Yes.
If we have a new handle on our podcast, but I don't want it to be podcast. It's just for our Livin in San Diego brand, not the real estate part of it, just for the media arm of it. So podcasts, Instagram, our swag.
Yeah.
Reaching out. What do we do? So I don't want to do hello since that's for our real estate. That's what we put on all our YouTube channels. So it's kind of hard to differentiate. Are people coming in for the podcast from
people that want to buy a
Instagram?
house right now?
Yeah. Or they want to do a collab. So what should we do? I was thinking pod at Livin in San Diego.
I like that.
But that only pulls in the pod, right?
Oh, okay.
Because then if we're if somebody sees us on the street, they're like, hey, where'd you get that shirt? You're like, oh, just email us at pod at Livin. And you're like, so I'm trying to figure out media. There's media. We could just do hi.
Hi instead of hello.
Yeah. Hi.
Or hey.
I like hey.
Hey, what's up?
Hey.
Or what's up at?
Hey at Livin in San Diego. So what do we do? What's the winner?
I don't know. I like the pod, but you're right. It doesn't incorporate everything. Yeah, maybe hey. Is that different enough?
Yeah.
Yeah,
one's hey, one's
cool.
hello.
Yeah.
Hello's more formal.
Or yo, we could do yo.
Yo's a little
Too
90s. No, it's yeah. So we have, hello is our real estate branch of Livin in San Diego. Hey is our more casual Livin in San Diego,
Yeah.
lifestyle section of the brand.
We could do two hellos. We could do hello.
Hello. People are gonna get confused.
Yeah. Everybody that buys a house with us later, that would realize what it's from.
Yeah.
Since that's the first thing I say every time I walk into a house.
Hello. Oh, how many times have you run into people in there?
Probably 10 to 15.
Yeah.
Doesn't get easier, doesn't get less awkward. Yeah, the ones that are tough are like when somebody doesn't speak English and I'm like, I'm here because I'm trying to explain. Mm-hmm. Yeah, those are tough.
Sometimes they're like, yeah, come on in, go for it.
Yeah.
You're like,
yeah.
They're like cooking dinner.
Stay here? Yeah.
I've had a few of those. They're like cooking. They're like kind of getting ready to leave, but they have something cooking on the stove over there.
Yeah.
You're like, you guys just hanging? They're like, yeah. Okay.
I know.
Here we are.
There was one, I told you this. I was showing a house in San Marcos where I was a little bit nervous that there was like a kidnapping situation going on.
Ooh.
So yeah, it was really creepy.
Inside the house?
Yeah. And I talked to the agent after and they're like, oh no, they just have a strange living situation or something like that.
Tumultuous relationship.
Yeah, it was weird. And there was like a wall where there should have been a door. Like there was more space that you could see from the out. It was odd. So we see weird things sometimes.
So you didn't save anybody though?
No.
They still could be
I told
there?
the agent. I told the agent.
Yeah, you put it in their hands, I guess. Yeah. Like, hey, this is what I think's going on, but
yeah,
let me know. Yeah, I walked, it was during a a caravan, and I just walked into the totally wrong house. There's just a dude watching TV, whips around like, what's up? He's like in his skivvies. I was like,
Oh, jeez.
is this open house? He's like, I don't think so. All right, bounce out. It's like 3 houses up. I'm like, oh, whoopsie. It's like one of those condo complexes. So
That's funny.
I think that
The sign was in the wrong spot.
I don't know if it's a sign because it was the same address. So I don't know if the address was wrong. I don't know. Something was off, or I was off. But
Yeah.
that was funny.
That is funny. Glad you didn't have a gun or something,
Yeah, I know.
or wasn't angry.
Yeah, no, he was pretty chill. He was just like, all right, shut the door. Went back to his
Do you
TV.
want me to lock this for you?
Oh, the real estate corner.
Yep.
But yeah, how do we get off on that tangent? Oh, yeah,
hello,
hey.
hello.
So I think we're gonna go with hey at Livin in San Diego.
Yeah. It's like your phone. Your when
Oh
you get
yeah,
text message.
it doesn't do it anymore. I need to
What?
switch it to it.
Oh,
Hey,
yeah. Oh, that was your old phone. Yeah.
hey, and I had that a lot of times when clients in houses too. My phone just going like getting text message alerts. Hey, they're like, what was that? I was like, oh, I just got a text. They're like, oh, it's kind of funny. Yeah. All right. I think that's what we're going to do. So anyways, go follow us at Livin in San Diego over on Instagram. And I have to address, so the crows, now every time I see crows, I think about our story and like how much people are interested in the story of the crows.
Yeah, me too.
Flying over San Diego. And in the thumbnail, it says, what's happening with the crows in San Diego? Where are they going at night? So the story was like, or why, something about why. It was like, however I phrase the question, why are, I guess I can bring it up. Let me bring it up real quick.
Yeah.
Because I need to clear the air on this one. A bunch of people are like, you didn't
Giving you a
tell
hard
us
time?
anything. I was like, and then I rewatched it. I was like, yeah, I didn't. It could mean, so it's why thousands of crows fly over San Diego every evening. Have you noticed? And the whole theme is like, why are they doing it? Because they're going to their roosts, right? They're going to their little nests or their little hangouts where they sleep and stuff. But some people are like, they want to know why. Because in the beginning of the story, and I cut parts out just to keep it quick, why are there more crows in San Diego in general, right? They started in Carlsbad, then they're in like East County, now they're everywhere. I don't know the answer to that. Like, I just know where they're going. So anyways, people are like, well, that was a pointless story.
When a girl crow meets a boy crow.
Yeah.
And I think that's how this works.
Yeah, I don't know. So anyways, keep chiming in, people. Keep us honest over there. And yeah, we usually do a story. We go a little bit what's going on around town. We got a new F1 simulator rocking over in Encinitas. I actually got that idea from our home studio here in Bermuda Club.
Yep, I saw that
Somebody
post.
posted like, hey, what's up? Anybody know what's with this F1 sim place over off Coast Highway in Encinitas? I was like, I don't, but I'll find it.
Yeah.
And so I looked it up, and it's Turn Zero.
It's cool. Like
Yeah.
15 simulators or something.
Yeah, yeah. It's right near Beer Garden. I don't know if it's the old bank over there or like where Whole Foods was, because I think Whole Foods is built out now, right?
I think
it's
so.
like where.
But there might have been room in there though, because it's kind of split between a couple different businesses, like Aloha Collections in there.
Yeah,
But there's a couple other little spaces, so it could fit in one of those maybe.
yeah. In one of the most recent reel that they had, so go follow them at Turn Zero. He kind of showed out the window a little bit, and you could see a glance of Beer Garden, but I don't know what angle was. It looked like maybe from the back angle, kind of looking
Did that
towards
Wells
Encinitas
Fargo
Boulevard.
close, maybe?
That's what I was thinking. It
Maybe.
could be in that little space.
Maybe.
I mean, not that little space. It's a decent sized space, but it looked pretty big, so it could also be Whole Foods. Anyways, we'll have more info. I'm sure people have been commenting on there. But anyways, yeah, new stuff going on around town. So, and any word on our beer guru? Potential little tease?
Possibly next week or the week after.
Okay.
He's just trying to figure out kid watching and work. So
Okay.
but
Sounds
hopefully,
good.
Hopefully next
But
week.
he said he said he's a go.
He's definitely down for sure.
Perfect. Our yearly meeting with our beer guru.
Yeah.
That's a fun one.
Agreed.
Let's do a little afternoon sesh so we could try a little bit of his offerings, which he
That's
always
what I
brings a
told
few
him.
brews.
Yep.
Okay. All right, cool. Well, we'll plan on this next week. If not, we'll have our beer guru talk all about what's going on in the San Diego beer scene. Yeah, he's a very knowledgeable fella.
Yes, he is.
So, all right, let's get into weekends. So, you want to lead us off? You lead off hitter?
Yeah, I can do it. Pretty simple for us. We were supposed to go to Temecula for a State Cup game, but on Friday afternoon, we got the message that the team we were playing forfeited.
Better than Saturday morning when you were there.
Oh yeah, for sure. But it was a bummer. Like you lose a little bit of momentum. It would
What's our time?
We are at 10 minutes.
Perfect. I think I have it in my head because we nail it pretty much. Sometimes I do this, sometimes I don't. But all right.
But anyway, so it was a bummer just because like it would have been good to get reps this weekend because then they were already going to move on regardless to this Saturday. And they had tryouts in the middle there. So like they really only got a practice, maybe two, between the last State Cup game and this. But I don't know how a team forfeits though. Like the coach, what are you telling your players? Like, yeah, we lost the first two, so we're just going to give up and not drive back to Temecula from LA.
Yeah.
Like,
yes, that's exactly what we're going to do.
Yeah. So anyway, we pivoted. We went to watch one of our friends' kids' game up in Oceanside. Didn't go very well, but it was fun getting to watch them. And then after that, we went to actually before that we went to Yard House for lunch. I always forget how good Yard House is.
It's a solid offering for just a chain spot.
Yeah, and just beer list is legit.
Happy hour is solid.
Yeah, happy hour is solid. Exactly.
The half hour or not like half price.
Yep.
Apps and whatnot.
Yeah. So we did that, and then Sunday was a baseball game, which was super fun. We didn't play that great, but making steps in the right direction. But I think we gave up 4 runs on attempted pickoffs at third base, so not ideal.
Yeah.
Out of I think we gave up 8 runs total, and that 4 of them were that.
Yeah, that's tough.
So yeah. But I mean, all in all, kind of a sleepy weekend.
Very nice.
Yeah.
Shall I get into mine?
Yeah. You got it.
Okay. Let's do it. I'll keep it somewhat brief, but then I blab, so who knows? All right. First, let's start off with Friday. So Friday I went down to, this is really interesting, guys. Went down to the Department of Real Estate over in Kearney Mesa. But if you guys, I don't know, that it's very like, I'm glad I don't work in that building, any big building, by the way, because it was just like, it's a little depressing.
Yeah.
Say there's like no energy. You walk in there, there's like nobody in there. The guy who came up, he's just got to file paperwork. Like it's, I had to get out. I got out of there quick. But anyways, Cassidy gave me this idea. He's like, well, you're going to be down there. Go like hit up a brewery. I was like, okay, it's Friday afternoon, going to try to hit before, I'm going to hit traffic anyways going home. So I did end up hitting a new brewery that I have never been to. And it's called Hopnonymous. You heard of them?
Okay. Yeah. It sounds familiar.
Yeah. It's got their logos, the oh shoot, now guy, what's his name? The
Albert Einstein.
No, the like French guy.
Hop.
Vendetta, V for Vendetta. What's that guy's name? Guy Fawkes.
Okay, yeah.
Guy Fawkes, but instead of a little mustache, he's got a hop beard.
Yeah. Oh, cool.
So cool spot. Just it's like a little brewery, kind of in a business district over there. But I had this is a weekend of grapefruit IPAs. And it was so good. It was
really?
very, very good. Yes.
Oh, nice.
I don't know. It was a hot day. I was like, I'm just going to do one. Let's just do, they had a bunch of IPAs up there. They had a good mix, good list. And I ended up going with the grapefruit IPA. Super solid. The last not last, but one of my other favorite grapefruit IPAs is the Mike Hess.
Yeah.
This grapefruit Solis. Yeah.
We're Solis.
Solid.
Agreed.
And yeah, I'm glad I found it down there. But their place is, let's see location. So I give you guys a direct address.
See, they have some sellers on those.
7705 Convoy Court in San Diego, 92111. So right off, if you're going down Claremont Mesa Boulevard, you're going to be going just to the north of that. So it's like right between Claremont Mesa Boulevard and the 52. Yeah. And it's that whole business district down there. Cause when I was there, I was like just scrolling the phone, I just kind of wanted to see, since we work up here a lot, properties and this and that, there's nothing right around there, right? It's all just the business district. So anyways, really good spot. If you guys are out and about, you're not going to find them too much. They also have one at 3514 Adams Avenue in San Diego, 92116. And Kim T gave them 5 stars. It scrolled away. It was our first time visiting this brewery and was glad to give it a try. The environment is casual and you can sit inside or outside in the parking/patio area. We ordered 2 flights to try as many beers as we could. Ended up ordering a growler to bring home. The owner introduced himself because we were new guests and made the experience welcoming and fun. I would definitely come back and we'll be bringing a few friends along to try it out too from Kim T.
Sweet.
Yeah, beer was great. So nice grapefruit IPA there. Like I said, I don't know. Have you ever seen it out and about?
I don't think I've seen the logo now that because I just opened it up while you're chatting about it. I've definitely seen it, but I don't think I've tried their beer yet.
Yeah, that's good.
So I'll keep an eye out now.
All right. And then on Saturday after showings, now I'm in another beer area. I'm like, well, I'm up here.
Might as well.
I got to do it. So I was like, I got to go to a new one that I haven't been to. I've had their beer, but Aztec Brewing.
Oh, yeah.
Right in the Sycamore corridor.
Yep.
Saul, you been there?
I was at Aztec. It's my dad and my brother and I did like our first brewery. Like we went to 3 or 4, and Aztec was on the list. And my dad got a growler there of whatever the Chipotle or whatever.
Oh yeah.
I don't know if they still have that or
They
some
didn't
kind
have
of,
it up there.
No, but anyway, it's one of the first ones I ever went to.
Yeah.
So
Solid brewery. One of my favorite beers of all times up there. It's the macaroon nut brown ale. It's like vanilla and coconut, and it's always solid. But
Rad.
I did actually go with a grapefruit IPA there too because they had one on there. I was like, I'm gonna make this weekend. So I had one there, solid again.
Nice.
And I was just like, the Piers right near there. This one's a little harder to find. You're back in the business district. You're kind of
on the other
going
side
through
of
there.
Sycamore.
Yeah, it's a little bit not on the main strip. And went in and kind of lucked out. It was the second Saturday of every month, live music. So
Rad.
a bunch of old timers up there jamming, dude. You got some Crosby, Stills, and Nash. There was a dude. It was the dude, like an aged the dude. He had a cut off Hawaiian on. He wasn't drinking. He was crushing a Coke. He had the mustache look the size of your head. It was just like a big flowing mustache, white, long, flowing white hair. And he was wearing his dark sunglasses inside. Got up on stage with another guy because he kind of didn't know and playing a little bit of, I think it was Beatles, Norwegian Wood. And he had this big old bass and he'd just come in on the courses and stuff. It was killer. It was good. So
Nice.
Yeah, it was fun. Just some, like some old dudes who retired and go to the brewery and everybody gets 3 songs, go up, play a few songs.
Love it.
It was very cool. Yeah. I really enjoyed it. So if you guys need a little live music, they also have live music there throughout. They have a full stage. So
cool.
They have live music. And I think the guy serving was the owner. He had a big ponytail, like super cool. And they maybe his wife, I don't know, work at, there. They look like the owners, but so it's an awesome local spot. If you guys haven't been to Aztec, go give them a little support over there.
Nice.
That was the end of my grapefruit IPAs, by the way. But the other thing that we did, we went to a Chinese New Year's party.
Oh,
and we've been there at the same folks up in Encinitas Ranch. They do it every year. And it's gradually built and built and built. And this year was insane, dude. It was rad. It first started, we've been there maybe 3 years, maybe 4. I don't know. And they always do it right. They always get, they have like a sushi chef and, food and drink, and it's always cool. And it's usually in the house, and then it slowly gets pushed out. And then they have the dragon show come out with fireworks and stuff, like in their little cul-de-sac.
That's cool.
This year they had the whole cul-de-sac filled with like seats and tables, and they had a karaoke going. Like all the kids are jamming to karaoke. They had a few bounce houses. They had skee ball. They had basketball. Like a full on, almost arcade out there. I missed the fireworks dragon show because right when we got there, I got a call that my fire alarm was going on in my house, so I had to go check that out. Man. But anyways, they did it off the chain. Like it was great, and I'll give Bill a shout out once he's going to be running for something here in Encinitas. So, but got to meet a few other, like the guy who I think it's Ben. I forget his last name, but he's running for the seat in my district, and then Mike Levin was there. It's cool. It was like, and it was just probably like 300 people. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Yeah. So that's a lot of people for me. So we were there kind of quick, like hang out, say what's up, shake hands, cruise around. And, but the way they did it, very, very, impressed.
Nice.
Like you don't think so. It's kind of like a movie, a party you'd see like in a movie. You're like, whoa, they really pulled this one off. Like it's good. So I'm excited to see what happens next year, but anyways, happy Chinese New Year.
I watched a dragon dance on Friday at Braden's school. They did like a performance there for the Chinese New Year too. But the something about lettuce, like they fed the dragons lettuce, and then lettuce goes everywhere, and if it hits you, you have like good luck or something like that. So the girl was explaining it to us to everybody after. And she picked up the lettuce and she started just throwing it at the kids. Like, you get good luck. You get good luck. That was pretty funny.
You're like, cool, thank you. Everybody gets lettuce.
Yep.
All right. And the last thing that I implemented last week, I'll get more into this story. Not right now, I'll make it quick, but I'm looking at one of those fitness bands. Mm-hmm. Have you? Your guy probably clocks it if it needs to, right?
Apple Watch
steps,
does.
heart, whatever. You got the big one, so it's got a lot of sensors.
A lot of info on it. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
I don't want the watch one because it's too distracting. So I'm going to get like one of the faceless ones.
Yeah.
So
I've made this less distracting. Remember how I used to be like so annoyed with it? And I stopped wearing it for a year, maybe a year and a half.
And you're
but
like,
I turned off all of the notifications. So except for Ring, I get Ring notifications on here, but I only have that just because if my kids are going home when I'm not there or something like that. But it's just right now it's literally just a watch.
Yeah.
And step counter and all that stuff too. So
nice.
Yeah, there is a way to make it less distracting.
Yeah, I don't know. It's still every text, just like Julie's got one. Ding, ding.
Yeah, see, I had to turn that off.
Yeah. I can't do that.
Yeah, agreed.
But even on the phone, I found out it just tracks your steps anyways. What are you doing with your light?
No, it's just it was just washed out when I looked at it. Like I was completely washed out.
We could turn it down a little bit.
That's okay. It's better now.
Okay. We're good. Just some lighting issues here in the studio, our mobile studio. But anyways, I found out it could turn steps on. So I'm starting to do 10,000 steps a day.
Oh, that's what the note was.
Yeah. It's a lot.
Yeah.
Have you done it?
Yeah.
Have you tried it?
I did it when I had a Fitbit back in the day. I was like, I would be walking around the kitchen if I hadn't gotten 10,000 steps.
Dude, I've been doing laps around I still did 2,500 the other night. It was like 8:30. I was like, well, in the house, I didn't really want to go outside. So I was just doing laps in the hallway, do different laps around the house.
Yeah.
Ended up getting it, probably took, 20, 25 minutes, but it got done.
Yeah. Then I remember stepping it up to 15 and I was like, this isn't going to work.
That's a lot, dude.
That's a lot for one day, but
10's good. But yeah, it's nice.
What am I at now?
Yeah. What are you at?
Actually, I don't know how to find steps.
Let me see. I did a run this morning, so I should be close. I'm going to see what
I'm only at 1,000, so that's not a good sign. But I've literally just worked all day.
I have I'm at 9,927, so I should be all right today because we got softball too.
Yeah.
But I don't track softball. Anywho, I think it's a good thing. So if you guys need a little extra.
I need to get on base to get steps.
Oh. Tonight's your night, buddy. Tonight's your night. But it's been good. It's just like another little layer to fitness and just kind of staying. Like I like these little goals of like, okay, I work out these days, but now I have like, I have to go walk. Like I can't just sit here. Got to go do some steps instead of just sitting there scrolling or something. I'm like, I got to throw on a podcast, do a few laps around the neighborhood, something like that. So I'm digging it. If you guys need some more motivation, give it yourself like a 10,000 step goal. And it's actually, takes a little bit of time.
I think if you listen to our whole episode, you'll get at least 10,000 steps.
Probably be close.
Yeah.
I was clocking. It's somewhere between 1,000 to 1,500 every 10 minutes, somewhere in there.
Yeah, okay.
If you're just walking. So
nice.
Anywho, let's get into some sports because you mentioned something that's going live right now.
Yeah. And very excited about it. Had the privilege. I don't know if it's privilege, but I watched back the Giants USA game the other day. They did an exhibition game just to kind of get the Team USA ready.
They started yesterday, right? That was their first.
Some of the games have started, yes, in like Asia.
They're in 4 different spots.
Yeah, maybe in Puerto Rico, or maybe it's in Dominican. I can't remember. U.S. is going to play in Houston though, but they played an exhibition in Scottsdale against the Giants, and it was on ESPN, so pretty cool. But they're so stacked, it's insane. So it's like playing an all-star team, but having access to both the NL and the AL.
Yeah, it's pretty solid.
It's like an all-American team kind of. But I'll just read the starting lineup real quick. And this will probably change when they start actually playing. But Bobby Witt Jr., who's on the Royals, Bryce Harper, Aaron Judge, Kyle Schwarber, Alex Bregman, Cal Raleigh, the big dumper. I don't know this guy's first name. Roman Anthony, Byron Buxton, Terang, that second base, and their starting pitcher was Paul Skeens. So not a ton of slouches in that lineup.
Yeah.
And they literally came up and had, I think it was like walk, single, double, or maybe it was hit. Maybe it was single, single, double. Scored 2 runs. Like no outs had been recorded yet.
Good start.
So yeah. It's cool. And I'm excited. They play Brazil tomorrow on Friday. It'll be on TV. And Logan Webb from the Giants is the starting pitcher against Team Brazil. I could see some of these games getting really out of hand.
Who's on Brazil?
I don't even know.
I watched this reel about this gal's like, okay, here's everything you need to know. And she's going through, it's obviously all the all-star players that you're going to see, playing in MLB, but then some of these countries obviously don't have. She's like, you're going to see like firemen out there and like teachers and like other people, just people who in these other countries that, need to fill a team.
They did that whole special last year or 2 years ago when they did the World Baseball Classic with the Czech Republic team. And it was that exact same thing. Like this guy works at a steel mill. This guy works at it was crazy.
That would be fun.
The different people.
That's awesome.
But I pulled up Team Brazil and I don't recognize anybody.
Does it say their other occupation on there?
No, you probably have to like click in to see, but I don't see any big leaguers that I know of, at least.
So did
Cam might know some of these guys. But,
did Tatis already play yesterday?
I don't.
Did they had an opening game or
I'm
was
not
that
sure.
a different clip? I just saw. I don't know if it had been recent, but Pujols was kind of coaching Tatis pregame.
Yeah,
and then he goes 3 for 3. He's just telling him where to put his shoulder, or was like, that could have been your coach.
not about. Yeah, would worked out fine.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know if they've played.
Could have been an old clip. I don't know.
But he also could have been a practice. Also.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, I'm trying to see some of these, but they're not showing scores, so that's weird.
Yeah, but here's the World Baseball Classic begins. The tournament begins on March 5th, so it has started at the Tokyo Dome with Chinese Taipei and Australia playing the very first game. The other pool is located in Hiram Bithorn Stadium in San Juan, Puerto Rico. You have one in Houston. You have a park in Miami that will begin on March 6th. It's going to be on, it says a lot of Fox. So it's Fox Sports, Fox FS1, FS2, Fox Deportes, all that kind of stuff. So
yeah, should be fun. The U.S. is in a pretty favorable pool.
Mm-hmm.
So
who's the big favorites here?
U.S. is the favorite. U.S., Japan, Dominican Republic are the 3 favorites.
Because that's what I saw that. Japan has won 3.
Yeah.
U.S., the last one they won was like 2017.
Something like that, yeah.
And then maybe the Dominican Republic beat Puerto Rico in the finals like 2003 or 5 or 6, something like that.
And that's when you think about those teams, that's like Manny Ramirez and Big Papi, and it was probably Pujols.
Yeah.
Like that was a beast of a team. I saw it. I've only seen it live once because it was at Petco the first year ever. And that was a lot. It might have been that one.
2004 then.
No, I think Japan won the year. I don't know. Something like that. But it was super fun. We watched Japan, Puerto Rico, and we watched Japan, Puerto Rico, and then Dominican Republic versus Cuba, I think. And that was semifinals or quarterfinals.
Nice.
It was so much fun.
Yeah.
So you go to 2 games. So we went to a game.
Are they full nine innings?
Yeah.
Normal games?
Yep. I think we went to a game like midday, went and had dinner or like a late lunch, early dinner, and then went and watched the other game. But it's the only time I've ever seen Ichiro live.
Yeah.
And we were in right field. Our seats were in right field. And just watching his preparation before every pitch and stuff was probably the most amazing thing I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Just like he's fully like stretched down on one leg, like. Yeah, he was like Gumby. So.
The format of the tournament, so it's each pool from those 4, Tokyo, San Juan, Houston, and Miami, features 5 teams playing in a round robin. 2 teams from each pool will advance to the quarterfinals. The teams that advance from Tokyo will go to Miami, and the teams from San Juan will play in Houston. The winners of the quarterfinals will then play in Miami for the semis and the championship round, which will be held on March 17th. Ooh, live Padres Mariners right now, 0-0. It just came up on the MLB app. So, and then the pools. So just who is in the USA pool. Trying to bring it here.
I have it right here.
Okay, go for it.
Mexico, Italy, U.S., Brazil, and Great Britain.
Oh, this isn't cricket here, dude.
But there are some big leaguers on the Great Britain team. One of I think Tristan Beck on the Giants is playing for them, along with his brother, who I think is in the minors. So they will have some big league talent, but it's not the USA. It's not that, where Cuba is always really good. So in the pool A, it's Cuba, Canada, Puerto Rico, Panama, and Colombia. Cuba has a lot of players that probably could be in the big leagues. And the other ones are Korea, Australia, Japan. I think that's Taipei, TPO. And then Czech Republic. And then Venezuela, Netherlands, Israel, Dominican Republic, and what's NCA? Any idea?
Nicaragua.
Oh, yeah.
Is it?
No, I think it's probably, probably is Nicaragua. Yeah. Israel is always an interesting one, too. I think there's somebody from the Giants is playing for Israel. Oh, Harrison Bader.
Okay.
Is playing for Israel.
And now we're at the 5th. What's the date? 6th? I guess it's the 6th, right?
5th.
The 5th. That's
Oh,
way
see?
off. There we go. And mine's on the timer, so it can only fit so much stuff on the screen. But the Padres, opening day is coming up pretty quick.
It is.
Padres opening day is Thursday, March 26th at 1:10 p.m. versus the Detroit Tigers. So, yeah, have you been to opening days? I'm sure you went
I've
up
been to
in
one.
Bay Area.
Nope, never been to one in San Francisco.
Okay. Seems like you would have. It seems like that's your thing.
It seems like I would have, and I might be.
Yeah.
So we'll see.
Today, this week, this year?
Maybe. We'll see.
Well, good luck. Is it that Thursday as well?
So the Giants are the weird one. They play the Yankees on opening night. So they have a game on Wednesday night where nobody else has games on Wednesday. And then they have an off day Thursday, and then their opening day is Friday.
Okay.
So
opening night.
And then they have Sunday off too. So they have Wednesday game, no game Thursday, game Friday, game Saturday, no game Sunday.
Okay.
Very odd.
That's a weird way to start. Better
Yeah.
than starting in like Japan, like a few teams did last year.
Yeah, that's even weirder.
What happened to my trivia here? I had some trivia questions for you. Let me find it. Keep it rolling. Tell them about.
Yeah, I think there are some international games this year, but I think starting in a different country is weird because it just throws everybody's schedule off. And remember the Padres? It was Padres Dodgers last year, wasn't it?
Yeah.
And they ended up. I don't even remember what the scores were, but I just remember they came back and still had a couple exhibition games and then started the regular season. It was weird.
Yeah. So this year's a little. No, because they probably have the baseball classic going.
Yeah.
So they're probably not.
Yep.
Even more travel. Okay. Let's get a few trivia questions. Let's see. I like the one, and then it just threw AI, so it reset the questions. I like the other ones. Some of these I don't know if you'll know, but. Who is the oldest player to appear in a Major League Baseball game at age 59?
Is it Julio Franco or no? No. Or not Julio Franco. No, what's his name? The guy from the Braves. I can't remember his name now. Something like that.
One of the Francos?
Yeah. I don't know. Who is it?
Satchel Paige.
Oh, Satchel Paige, yeah.
I just know that name. You know, from
history.
Being baseball, baseball history.
Lore.
Okay. Who was the last Dodger player to record 200 or more hits in a single season as of late 2023? So it could be more now. So I don't know why this wouldn't just update that.
AI wouldn't?
Yeah. It says Adrian Beltre, but
yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
okay.
That's right.
Which player became the first in MLB history to earn $1 million a year after signing with the Houston Astros in 1979?
Nolan Ryan.
Boom. He got it.
Boom.
All right. And
That's
then
my only knowledge, I guess.
we got two more, and they're connected here. So, which team is considered the oldest in MLB history, tracing its roots back to 1870?
It's one of the Sox, I think, isn't it?
Close. I mean, there's a Sock in the city. One of the cities.
Sox in the city.
There's another Sock team in the same city.
Cubs?
Cubbies, yeah.
Oh.
The Chicago Cubs. And that kind of ties us into our story of the week, which will tease you here a little bit, but it's a baseball-oriented story of the week, and it has to do with tunas. So stay tuned for that. Okay, and then who is the only Cubs pitcher to win the National League Rookie of the Year award? It was 1998, so think that era.
I don't know.
Kerry Wood.
Oh, yeah. And then he didn't do much.
Yeah, I don't think so.
He kind of fell apart.
Yeah, that was the end of his
I
career.
think now he might be coaching now.
Maybe.
I don't know.
Who knows? Not I. Okay. Any other sports?
No, I think that's all that's going on right now.
Yeah, I think baseball, more baseball.
I
There's probably
think there's hockey.
I was gonna say there's probably other sports
and basketball,
hockey, whatever, but nothing
we don't
relevant
have
to
those.
us.
Yeah, we don't have those here. So
San Diego Sockers are playing right now. San Diego FC got another win, which is awesome.
yeah, it was a good game.
2-0. They scored right like within the first, I don't know,
Yeah, it was
not
quick.
5 minutes, but pretty quick and for both halves, which was nice.
Yep.
So 2-0. I like it. Good start.
Yeah.
Continuation of last year so far. Let's keep it up.
Yeah, it's sweet.
They're fun to watch. They're fun to watch. They control the ball a lot. They have a lot of possession. Their defenders are pretty solid too.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe their goalie hasn't been tested, but he's put up a no goals this year so far.
Yeah, I can't imagine there were more than 5 shots on goal.
Yeah,
the
that's
other
what I'm
day.
saying. There's probably wasn't much, but I don't know if we mentioned it last week. So we don't have it was still the young guy playing goalie. I don't even know his name.
Oh yeah,
But CJ Dos Santos, he must still be banged up with his face from getting it fractured in last playoff. And then the other guy who took his spot, he got red carded at the end of the last game that they played.
Yep.
And so he wasn't able to start the first game, but I think they just,
or something like that. Is that the kid that he's 18 years old?
I think so, youngster.
Yeah. Yep.
But anyways, they're fun to watch. Another game coming up. So excited.
Yeah. Is this one like a weekday one? I got like a message that's 7 days away or something like that. And I think it was yesterday. Maybe
Could be.
I don't know. Can't remember.
Yeah, theirs is funny because they're always at like at night, and you're like, just do some day games. You're gonna draw, a lot more kids, a lot more of that crowd. They have a few, but they're at like 3:30. I think the wife was looking at it, and it's like, yeah, we have.
No, they play Saturday. I don't know. That was a weird. I was through. It was an email from San Diego FC. Oh, maybe they play that's what it is. They play on Sporting KC versus San Diego FC on Saturday, March 7th at 5:30 at San Diego. But then they play in the Champions Cup on Wednesday.
Okay.
Against Toluca. So I knew there was another. So there's just random tournament game in the middle of their week.
Yeah, there's always like these weird tournaments, and then they're going to have World Cup. So some guys are going to probably, scooch out. I mean, throughout
They might
all of
take
MLS.
a break. Do they take a break like hockey does?
I don't know.
Yeah, I mean,
But either
hockey
way,
takes
some
2
guys
weeks
are going to
off.
have to, they're going to have to have warm-up games, play with your team, all that kind of stuff. So
Yeah.
we'll see how that goes. But all right, we ready for some new
Yes.
to do and
I do.
All right, let's start with new. Came up to us. I think actually you hit me up first. You were sending me a text about what's going in the new islands over in
Oh yeah.
Encinitas.
Yep.
So Islands has been gone for many years. So
Yeah,
this is
I miss
over near the Encinitas Ranch Shopping Center. Maybe it's the same shopping center just across the street. I don't know. Maybe the article will tell me. But
Yeah.
it's been there. It's right next to REI, who's not there anymore either. So, so this is like potentially new because they have to go through the permitting process. But Encinitas Brewing Company eyes a massive former Islands restaurant site in San Diego's North County. A new brewery, distillery, and restaurant. So they're going for beer, wine, alcohol, cocktails.
Yeah.
They're going to be potentially making some vodka, some gin of their own there. It's called Encinitas Brewing Company, is moving through the approval process to take over the long vacant former Islands restaurant spot in Encinitas Ranch Shopping Center in San Diego's North County. Encinitas Brewing Company is scheduled to appear before the Encinitas Planning Commission today, March 5th, seeking permits to convert the existing 5,500 square foot restaurant on Leucadia Boulevard into a full service eatery anchored by on-site beer, spirits production, and significantly expanded outdoor patio. I don't remember, where was the outdoor patio at Islands?
Tiny little one on the left side as you're walking through the front door.
By like next to
Like in
REI?
in the front. Yeah.
Oh,
yeah.
just in the front there?
Yeah, just a little bit in the front.
Okay. Well, according to the filings with the California Department of Alcohol Beverage Control, they're applied for their Type 23, which is small beer manufacturing license, still license, and a craft distiller license. So, like I said, they're trying to get some beer there as well. The ownership group brings a mix of local and out-of-state brewing experience. Brian McBride previously was a founder and former Priority Public House in Leucadia, which is now Hamburger Hut. I think that's there now.
Yep.
Ryan Van Bien is a co-founder and vice president of the development and facilities at Austin-based Pint House Pizza, a brew pub that has grown from a single location in 2012 into multiple high-volume brewery and restaurant sites. So Encinitas Brewing Company plans on focusing on high-quality IPAs and lagers, but will brew a wide range of beers to suit all palates. So plans submitted to the city. They're just like updating the facade. They're going to potentially expand the outdoor 1,500 square foot patio, which is more than triple the size of the Islands patio. Parking studies said they're good. So, I mean, that's a huge parking lot.
And there's no REI.
There's nobody in that corner either.
Yeah.
So hopefully it goes through, but you never know with Encinitas. This could be
4 years from now.
This could be a new, in 2028, maybe 2029. But we're giving you a little tease right now. So they're not giving much ahead of the hearing. So we'll see how this goes. But I mean, let's get it filled. It was a restaurant. Get another restaurant in there. Get another brewery.
It was such a weird. I mean, COVID killed that Islands, but it was like Chili's closed, and then all of a sudden that Islands just went off the charts.
Yeah,
it was packed. Mm-hmm. So
there's no real. I mean, there's not many of those kind of chainy style restaurants in Encinitas.
No, there's not even that many like sit down restaurants.
Yeah, like the bigger ones
in the Forum but that's Carlsbad.
Yeah,
you've got some spots, but not a ton, especially on that end of El Camino Real.
Yeah,
so
bring in a brewery. Could be the second brewery in recent years, with Fox Point Brewing being the first in Encinitas in a long time. Then we get Encinitas Brewing Company. That would be sick. I mean, that's kind of the style of place that would do really well in Encinitas.
I guess we got Enzo right there.
Mm-hmm.
That we just talked about. But but still, if it's different enough, like not a barbecue spot.
Yeah. It'd be just good old pub food.
That'd be great.
All right, let's do it. So anyways, we'll keep you informed right here to let you know any updates, what's going on with Encinitas Brewing Company. What's your thought? 50-50 that's going to pass?
I don't know. I hope so. I mean, you just hope that they don't make them, Encinitas doesn't make them jump through so many hoops that it doesn't become worth it. Just watching like what they did to Modern Times and how long it's taken for Craft Coast to get going and all that. So fingers crossed. Yeah,
Craft Coast has been in the works for a long time. But I did kind of look to see if there wasn't any updates to that, because I was going to pull in them too.
I think they're working on it, like physically working on it. Like I think they got approval. Yeah. All right. I'm trying to bring up this, but I'm just going to have to Google it up because once again, we're having technical issues. Yes. So I'll bring it up on my phone, but I got to search it up. All right. Something to do coming up here, March 7th. This one's technically Encinitas, but it's in Cardiff. It's called Camp Shred over at the campgrounds over there. And it's the largest surf demo in the world. So Camp Shred brings the best brands to the consumer in a fun festival-like atmosphere at San Alejo Campgrounds in Cardiff by the Sea. Camp Shred's the only place in the world where not only can you interact with all your favorite brands from the surf industry, you can actually try out the products as well. They'll have thousands of products from the best surfboards, wetsuits, and accessories in the surf industry. Camp Shred also features live music, beer, alcohol garden, Outlander vehicle area, and local food trucks. So as always, Camp Shred is free to the public. The event opens both days, so the 7th and the 8th at 8 a.m. It closes at sunset. So free surf demos start at 8 and close at 4. Camp Shred's going to have 50 of the best brands in surfing. Stop by the camp van area to see the latest vans and Outlander gear. And then after your session, make sure to stop by and enjoy a cold drink in the beer garden. The year we went, beer garden, whatever. It's kind of like a little cage. It's not too big. Maybe they spread it out, but that's where they had the band and all that kind of stuff going. And see, I mean, just all the coastal area. Like, there's so many cool little, local bands around here. Like they always get some fun music going on. So anyways, it's this weekend. If you guys want to go check it out. So it's cool. It's super fun little event in Encinitas 12. So here's the lineup for, at least I'll give you the lineup for March 7th.
8 to 4 all day surf, 8 to 4 the camp van area, 11:30 to 6. So you get a little extra for the beer garden. The music schedule is sponsored by Corner Pizza. 12 to 2, you got a DJ set. 12:15 to 2:30, no obligation. 12:45 to 3:30, Corduroy, and 4 to 5, Poncho and the Wizards. So
Nice.
if you're a big Poncho and the Wizards fan, go check it out. But anyways, I'm just searching through like all the surf brands too. It's all the, Channel Islands, Paizel, JS, Catch Surf, all the thing. Dean King Surfboard Repair, my go-to surfboard repair company right here in Encinitas. So if you guys need a good ding company, they're the go-to. All right, what else we got? Let's see. I do. Going to Encinitas again.
Encinitas Brewing. Just kidding.
Encinitas,
we do it new, and then we do it too the same day.
So we actually got, they actually had their meeting today. It was at noon, and yes, it got denied. No. Okay. We're bidding adieu to a recently developed strip in Encinitas over on Santa Fe Drive. Do you know how they redid that? Right next to the SDA?
Yeah.
They redid that whole area and spent millions of dollars, reverse parking spots, which are the worst parking spots ever. They did it up Coast Highway too. They're going to rip it out. So we're saying goodbye to that. They're going to rebuild it. Not all of it. So they approved a new design contract and the planned redo of the controversial Santa Fe infrastructure project, including converting some of the separated bike lanes into Class 2 bike lanes. The western phase improvement completed last spring is the first of 2 phases of a $7 million project focused on improving bike and traffic along the Santa Fe Drive right there. Focused on the area from I-5 up to Evergreen. The $4.15 million western segment, including separated bike lanes, updated striping, angled back and parking landscape, and other infrastructure upgrades. That's the part that they're going to be potentially ripping out. The vehicle lanes that were reduced to 10 feet. I don't know. Have you driven through there?
It's tight.
So tight, dude. Yeah. Coming around the corner, like I forget the Nardo or whatever right there.
Yeah.
The vehicle lanes are 10 feet in width. They're beginning to widen to 11 feet. The roadside planter boxes and barrier protected bike lane on the south side of the road will be removed and replaced with a Class 2 bike lane. The protected lane on the school side will be remaining. And the 46 back-end parking spaces will be replaced with up to 47 parallel parking spaces. It's just like they stopped halfway through building it too. And they're like just getting complaints and, people were like, this doesn't make sense. And so they spent millions of dollars. Now they're going to rip it out and spend millions of dollars to get it redone. But
so crazy. Maybe
one day it's going to be better. But we're bidding adieu to the money and the time and what the current layout. They're going to get a new layout, and we'll see if it gets better. So
I remember once when I worked in construction, one of our companies, our concrete company, built a ramp from this lower area of a project up to this upper huge ramp, probably 100 feet of ramp, zigzag all the way up, and
like concrete here or just like
concrete. Yep. Concrete with like little not gutters, but just like little sidewall, concrete sidewalls. And all gets done. Inspector comes out, takes a look at it, and the grade was too high because it has to be a very specific grade for. And so I remember on a Saturday me and my buddy were ripping it all up for the concrete company. And we were using a Bobcat, but
that's a lot easier.
Yeah. But it's like all that money and all that work.
Yeah.
And then it's gone.
Oh, that's the worst. That's like, I didn't ever do many big construction jobs in my pool business, but even, working to do whatever, replace like a heater or something, and then something goes wrong at the end and you're out there all day and you're like, I got to rip all this out, dude. And redo it. Even like replacing like a pump or like I forget what they're even called now, but if the pump was leaking, you replace this little washer in there. But the only way to test is put it all back together. And if it was some other issue, it's still going to leak. And you're like, all right, let's hope this hour and a half isn't wasteful. But yeah, it's construction is fun.
Yeah.
Yeah. So anyways, they're going to be doing that in the near future here. So that's kind of it just gets into like what the mayor's saying about that and this and that. But anywho, it was a $3 million grant.
Where are the fingers being pointed? That's the question. Who's the scapegoat for this? Who's taking the blame?
Well, I don't know. But it's just funny. Like they spend like years and years and years trying to get all the restaurants dialed in and wasting all their time, and then they're just like, yeah, just do it when it comes to their stuff. No, that looks good. Let's do it. Yeah.
Is the paint green for the bike lane? I think we're good.
Oh my gosh. Okay. So I got a question for Cassidy coming up, and I stole it from another podcast. So if you guys hear that podcast, you're going to hear it here as well. It's his first question though. This is going to be our last question, but I like our San Diego story of the week. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
This is a good one. It's baseball. Give you some insight into stuff you didn't know. And
I like it.
Yeah, it's going to be fun. So here we go. Let's see if we can nail it on the first time. I don't know if I can. I'm not that good here. Let's see if we can do it though. All right, ready?
Yep.
Okay. Here is your San Diego story of the week. Actually, I'm going to do that later because I have like a hook going first. So let's do this. Ready? We're restarting. Cassie's just smiling. He's like, here we go again. But once again, on Instagram, this looks great. If you were listening to it live, yeah, we stumbled a little bit. Welcome to a live podcast. So here we go. Did you know the Padres could have been the San Diego Tunas? And they also used to play at Wrigley Field. This is your San Diego story of the week. A little history lesson on our hometown Friars. So here we go. Back in 1935, the Hollywood Stars were playing in the Pacific Coast League up in LA. They played their home game as tenants of the Los Angeles Angels at Wrigley Field, kind of like the Chargers are playing right now at SoFi Field. They were just tenants in that field. So the stadium was owned by chewing gum mogul William Wrigley, who also owned the Chicago Cubs. So there's actually two Wrigley Fields, one of them being in LA. After the season, Wrigley informed Bill Lane, the owner of the Stars, that he was doubling the team's rent. Cassidy, this is where I ask you. Can you guess how much the rent got doubled to?
Let's say $20,000 a month.
No, that's your closest guess yet. He keeps dialing in here.
Closer.
So the rent got doubled to $10,000 a year.
A year?
Yeah.
So I wasn't that close.
Oh, no, you weren't. But that was enough for Lane to say, forget it, and let's move the team south to San Diego. At the time, San Diego was still a pretty small town with fewer than 170,000 people. And one of the biggest industries here was tuna fishing and canning. So companies like Van Camp, StarKist, and Bumblebee had given the city the nickname, the tuna capital of the world. So when the city held a contest to name the new team, one of the finalists was actually the San Diego Tunas. But the name that got the most votes was the Padres, a nod to San Diego's Spanish mission roots. The team's new home was Lane Field, a stadium that was built in just 2 months right off the downtown waterfront near, for anybody in North County, if you guys don't know if you don't know downtown, it's kind of right near where the cruise ships are right down there. And if you go down there now, there's actually a small park called Lane Field Park with a monument marking where home plate used to be and a plaque with the quote from our hometown Hall of Famer Ted Williams, who briefly played with the Padres as a teenager from 1936 to 1937 before going elsewhere and then to Boston for his Hall of Fame career. They played at Lane Field from 1936 to 1957, then moved to Westgate Park from 1958 to 1967, which is now where the Fashion Valley Mall sits today. When Major League Baseball arrived in 1969, the Padres moved to San Diego Stadium, later known as Jack Murphy, and then Qualcomm, where they played there until 2003. Since 2004, they've been at Petco Park, which now considered one of the best parks, debatably, in all of Major League Baseball. So next time you're at a Padres game, just remember our hometown team almost ended up being called the San Diego Tunas. There we go.
Go Tunas.
Go Tunas. I think we need to get Clink Room to make some of those hats, dude.
Tuna hats.
Yeah, get some tuna hats going.
Be red.
Yeah, or we can make our own.
Yeah, I like that idea. ChatGPT, come on, let's go.
Yep. Get to hat launch. We can make our own hats. So
that's right.
Yeah, or maybe one of the ideas I had. So with our swag is like some of these stories of the week and stuff like that.
Yeah,
is make a kind of like one-off shirts for every story, but like living in San Diego, like branded kind of
like a crow,
like just like crows flying, live in San Diego, like where are they going or something like that. This could just be the San Diego Tunas. I think that'd be fun. So What do you think? Should we do it?
Yeah, I'm asking ChatGPT right now to make a San Diego Tunas baseball logo.
Okay.
So
let's see what comes up.
we'll see.
Post it on our Instagram.
All right, cool. I will.
I like that story. It was fun. I kind of wish, I was looking, doing some deep research to see what the other options were.
Yeah.
But I mean, Padres is pretty darn good, right?
Yeah. I mean,
out of all the team names.
especially now that it's been that forever, it's easy to say that was the right choice.
Yeah.
But it is. It fits. Braden just had his mission project for 4th grade last week. I think they turned him in. So they had to learn a whole bunch about their mission.
Yeah.
Obviously, it's not just San Diego. His was in San Francisco, actually. But yeah, it's cool. It's cool learning the history of what the state looked like. Well, before it was a state, really.
Yeah.
So
back in the day.
Yep.
All right. Let's get to the question
There
for
we go.
Cassidy. Yeah. I mean, that's it's kind of like Marlin-ish.
yeah, I'll post it.
Yeah. We need to, I mean, I guess you could tell it's like a bluefin tuna.
It almost looks like I just was looking at it. I was like, almost looks like a salmon. The way, but it's okay. It's a tuna.
It is a tuna, guys. All right. We're going to get San Diego Tunas shirts made. I say this every week. We haven't got anything made, but all right, here we go. Question for Cassidy.
Yes, sir.
Do you believe in ghosts?
Yeah, I think I do. I mean, I don't think it's like Slimer from Ghostbusters. But I don't know. I've talked to people. I don't know if I've told the story on the podcast.
I thought you were going to say I talked to ghosts. I'd be
No,
like, whoa.
no. Talk to Bruce Willis. No. But I've just talked to people that have had experiences that are really creepy. So I worked. So tell me if I've already told this, but I worked at.
Don't matter.
Okay.
These people haven't heard it.
Yeah, that's right. In the HR department at the College of Santa Fe, my freshman year in college, I went to a school in New Mexico, and it was an old army base. So they have these long barracks. They're like the hallway goes on forever and ever and
Long
ever.
hallways are scary, anyways.
It's super creepy. It's downhill. It's so weird. I'm like, why is it like it's a pretty good sized grade. That's the same as our cafeteria was like one barracks over, and it was the same thing. It's like, I don't want to. This is so lame.
Going downhill.
Yeah. And HR was the last office at the very bottom of this really long hallway. And my boss there, can't remember her name now, but had like 4 or 5 stories that were very creepy. And, it's an old army barracks. So like she had seen apparitions or whatever, dressed in like old army clothes, nurses. I think, maybe that building was the medical bay or the medical barracks.
Yeah.
So, yeah, I mean, I've never seen anything myself.
I was going to say,
But
what's your firsthand experience?
No, I don't think I have any firsthand experience, but
Okay.
I don't know. Her stories were something that just stands out to me as like, I could see that,
Yeah.
but who knows?
All right.
Do you believe in ghosts?
That's a good question. I don't know. I don't think so.
It's like, do you believe in aliens? I mean, I definitely believe in aliens.
I like to believe in all that, like Bigfoot, ghosts.
Yeah. Oh, you're a big
aliens.
Bigfoot guy. But Julie's the
Julie's,
big,
yeah.
the big Bigfoot.
Yeah. We used to watch Finding Bigfoot, the show. They never found him, but now she rips on me because now we have in the rental house we're in right now, they have the Curse of Oak Island where they're digging for like this ancient gold. It's like the same thing that they never find it.
Yeah.
She's like ripping on me last night, like. Are they ever? Yeah, they're gonna find it tonight. I was like, you watch that other show for like 3 years. Come on. I didn't say that, but that's what I was thinking. It was funny.
But all the Bigfoot stuff now too could just be AI. Like
I know with AI and all that, with anything. Yeah.
I saw a video off of a train or something like that, and it was supposedly Bigfoot. Like it was some train tour, like in somewhere, Colorado or something, and this thing walks past that sure as heck looked like Bigfoot. I'm like, is this real? I don't know. So
Could be.
But anyway,
So
ghost story. I like ghost stories.
I don't know. I'm
Yeah.
kind of too scared to believe in ghosts, so
Yeah.
I don't think I can.
I listened to Dan Cummins, the comedian, does a podcast with his wife called Scared to Death. And I'm shouting out a podcast on our podcast. But
Well, I
they
stole
do
this
some-
question from Tosh.0 podcast.
Okay, yeah. But they tell some really creepy, like where I'm like looking behind the backseat of my truck if I'm driving or something like that. There's some wild stories that they tell, and like international. Some of like the I think it was in Japan. Some of those stories were creepy, and yeah, there's some
a lot. There's another one, Mr. Ballin podcast. I've only listened to like 1 or 2 episodes, but I told you to listen to that one. Did you ever listen to that?
I don't think so.
Dude,
I'll have to go back through.
It was one about these
I have
people.
to ramp myself up. That's the problem. Is I have to like be.
Yeah, I can't even tell the story because it's super long, and it's the one I sent. I think you still have it in your text there, maybe, but it did not have to do with the ghost, or maybe it did. But listen to it; it was very scary. Anyways, if you want it, he does a lot of
paranormal.
Yeah, but a lot of them are real stories that have that it's weird. Anyways,
yeah.
I try not to. For a little bit, I got really into horror films for a few months, but it's probably like a year, and I gave that up.
Yeah, it stops your heart a little.
All right, this is the Paranormal Podcast. Welcome to San Diego. But
both of us would be too nervous to do it.
Yeah, I know. Turn the lights. We have to be on a brighter room than this.
That's right.
All right. Well, thanks for tuning in, guys. I'm Chris Erickson. We got Cassidy Lewis. If you guys need anything, hit us up. Hey at Livin in San Diego. It's not live yet, but hopefully by the time you guys get to us, it will be. Go follow us on Instagram. You got our personal ones at Cassidy Lewis RE or at I am Chris Erickson. And then for the Livin in San Diego brand at Livin in San Diego. We'll catch you guys all next week. Adios.